Right now I'm getting ready to make some bookmarks. These are all the ones that sold from the launch, so I have to make all of these. So yeah, this is probably one of the most successful launches I've had. I'm also going to be packaging them and cutting all the corners from the backings. So I'll be doing that. These are the little baggies for the bookmarks and my little corner cutter. I got a couple questions of all like the supplies I use and everything. So this is, I believe it's like cardstock paper. I have it linked in the Amazon favorites. It should be under DIY essentials, I believe. So that's there, as well as this should be in there too under something DIY or like office supplies, but it's in there. These baggies I haven't added yet, but I can add these. This launch was just like one of the best that I've had so far, so got to print a bunch of like fall girly heat transfers because those did so well. Totally forgot to mention that we hit 200,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is actually insane. Like I can't even believe that this is my life right now. Like, not only that, we hit it on the day that my business turned 1 year old. It's just insane to me that this is my life now, like full-time business owner and content creator, which is insane. Like I can't even believe it. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to mention that with you guys. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to work because there's so much to do. So let's get working. Okay, so I just finished all of the bookmarks. These are all the pumpkin pie ones. I just have them separately because there's not enough room here. This is not going to be the permanent storage. I'm waiting for a shipment to come in for some stacking bins. But yeah, this is not going to be the storage for them. These are done, and now we're going to move on to either cups or making some transfers. So we'll see. So I actually decided that I'm going to do some cup wraps now. These are all going to be for the pumpkin pie girly cup. Those sold the best, so we're going to make some of those transfers now, and I'll show you how I do that. So I'm just loading my printable sticker vinyl. I will have this linked in the Amazon favorites as well, for the exact ones that I use. And this is a like semi-gloss. And I'm going to make sure that my settings are all good here. It looks like they are. Close that, and then I changed the settings on my printer, and now I'm just going to hit print. Okay, so it's printing right now, and it's going to print very slow because I have it set that way so that the prints come out the best quality as possible. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. But this is how it came out. It's supposed to be super glossy. It shouldn't smudge, smear, or anything like that. Now we're going to coat this with a waterproof laminate, so let's do that now. So this is the laminate that I'm using. It's by HTV Raw, I believe, but the exact ones will be linked in the Amazon favorites as well. And I'm just going to cut this down to size, and I'm going to save some of the extra so that I don't waste the whole thing, so I'm going to do that. And now that this is done, we're gonna head over to the silhouette and we're gonna cut this. Okay guys, it's the next day now and I stopped the video because I felt really overwhelmed since I had all these cups to make. I feel a lot better now. I'm like pretty much caught up. I just have to work on some sweatshirts now, press some sweatshirts, tag them and everything. I just ordered some more as well. I think I have like maybe 15 to make, but most of them are the fall girly ones, which I knew was going to be a bestseller. It was just like such cute design, but yeah, let's go do that now. I finished packaging all the sweatshirts, but I totally forgot that I wanted to show you guys my new tags. So I'm just going to quickly show you that. Since I'm able to print all my own designs now with color and everything, like full image, I started making my own like logo tags here. Yeah, I think it looks way better, way more on brand, and super, super cute. I also wanted to show you the difference between this design and one of my old designs. So this was going to be the original design for this, but I really this was like a rough draft. It was also to test out the colors and everything. So I had a couple different colors on here. Immediately no, obviously, like it was so sloppy, just like very thrown together last minute type of thing, because I just really wanted to test out the printer, and this is when I like very first got the printer, so I just rushed and made this design. I just wanted to show you guys the difference in the colors and how like you can see the difference of the vibrancy here and like just all the different. So just to give you guys a little overview, I did change the colors of the leaves as well as the pie, but I didn't change the color of the football. So that was the old color of the football with the different printer settings, and this is the new color. So, and you can also see how blurry it was and everything, as well as the sweater. So these colors did not change at all. These were the original colors. You can see how much brighter and more full of life they are, as well as the boot. I did not change the colors of the boot at all, and you can see the difference, just how much more high quality, vibrant, and way better image this is now. So it took me a very, very long time to go from this to this. That is why I held off on showing you guys the printer and everything until I finally got the results that I was looking for, and I'm happy to say that I finally made it. So right now I'm getting ready to cut some corners for my bookmarks. I wanted to answer some questions while I do this. So yesterday on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on there, I recommend you follow me there because I always post like ask me questions or polls and things like that. So right now we're gonna go through and answer some questions, and there is a ton. So I'm not gonna be able to go through all of them, but I'm just gonna like pick the ones that were kind of most asked. Let's just start answering some questions. One of my small business friends asked me this question. Her name is Moody Molly Designs, and she asked, where do you get inspiration for designs from? For You page on the Instagram is full of like a bunch of small businesses, artists, and things like that. So I find a lot of inspiration on there. I also find a lot of inspiration on Canva, Etsy, things like that. And I just always like save them and like just take inspiration from that when I'm creating a design, and like I make it my own. So those are some good places to take inspiration from. This is probably one of the most asked questions, is how did I start my business? And you guys, there's really no right or wrong way to answer this question other than I just started. Like, when people ask me this, I literally just want to say, just start. Do your research. Figure out what you want to sell, what you like. Where are you going to sell that on? You know, you're going to need a platform, whether that's Etsy, Shopify. I use Shopify. I really, really love it. My best advice is to just start. Just start somehow. Whether that be researching, testing out whatever you want to sell, experimenting, trial and error. Like just start something. Just start, you know, create an Instagram page for it, create a TikTok page for your business, like come up with names, come up with logos, like pick a spot and start somewhere. Will you be getting into sublimation with your new printer? So no, this is another question that I get so much. First things first, my printer is for eco-solvent printing, not sublimation. I'm not talking to this person directly, but a lot of people get it confused. So it's eco-solvent printing. This is a completely different thing than sublimation. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And to answer this question, no. So once you pick whatever you want to do with this printer that I have, the ET15000, you can't go back. So like once you convert it, there's no going back. Like you can't change it to sublimation or whatever, because like the inks are very, very hard to clean. So no, I will not be getting into sublimation. How did you decide on what products to begin selling? So this is a great question as well. So this kind of stems back to like, how do you start your business type of thing? You want to pick something that you're passionate about. So when I first started my business, I love sweatshirts. I live in them. Sweatshirts and leggings is my thing. Like that's my everyday outfit. One day on TikTok, I was scrolling and I saw a girl, I forgot what her name is, but I know her, I'll know her when I see her. But she has a Etsy small business where she creates like embroidered apparel. And I thought, hey, I can do that. Like that would be something that I'm really, really interested in. That's how I decided what I wanted to sell in the beginning, which was embroidered sweatshirts, because it was something that I was truly passionate about. So whatever you pick, make sure that you're passionate about it. And that's not to say that you can't find other passions along the way. Like now I really enjoy making cups and other things, and yeah, but just to get started, make sure it's something that you're passionate about. So this is another good question. How long does the vinyl last on the glass cups you make? So it really depends on you and how you take care of them. I've had cups from when I first got my machine. So this is almost a year ago in December, and they are like almost brand sparkling new because I take very good care of them. If you follow the directions, they should last a very long time. I've heard some people say that they last up to 5 years. So it really, really just depends on how you take care of the cups. Someone's asking if I have the link for the boxes that fit 1 cup only. Okay, so guys, this is something that I'm not going to be answering anymore because the answers are out there and I feel like some people are just lazy at this point. Not this person in particular. You guys, I will have videos of me unboxing my sticker mule packaging. People in the comments will ask where the packaging is from, when in the caption it clearly says, before anyone asks, here's where I got these from. There's also a $10 credit for you to use if you want to try it. Like, people just don't research. The answer is like right in front of them and then they'll still ask. So like those types of questions I won't be answering anymore, especially like where do you get your packaging, all that. Like I have tons and tons of videos of where I get my packaging, which is Sticker Mule on Amazon, and I have everything, almost everything linked. So I won't be answering those questions anymore. Again, the reason is that the answers are there. You just have to go looking for them. How did you gain your following? Any advice for a new business starting out? This is another great question that I get asked a lot. The one thing that I can say that will definitely help you gain a following is posting consistently. You have to be consistent. You have to take it seriously. This is my full-time job now, and I started off full-time pretty much. Even if, you know, you have another job or whatever, like I would just really, really recommend that you pre-record your content and post consistently. That's like my most important tip. Do you ship to Malaysia? Okay, so I got a couple questions about if I ship to India, things like that. So I'm currently not shipping outside of the US, but I definitely plan to in the future. I just have to do more research. Stay tuned for that, but I will eventually ship outside of the US. Someone asked, what kept you motivated when you didn't have that many sales when you started your business? I want to be very, very transparent and say that the most I had ever gone without an order is probably, I believe it was like a week, maybe 2. I don't truly remember, but I think it was about a week. That was the longest I had ever gone without an order. Now, that's not to say that I was getting tons of orders a week. No, like I was still only getting maybe, you know, a couple orders here and there. They would come trickling in, but I only had to wait the longest, like a week or so to get another order. I still would get sad because it wasn't like all these other businesses I see that have tons of orders a week. And, you know, I just had to keep telling myself that that was going to be me one day. I just had to keep working and keep going and understand that growth doesn't happen overnight. That's what kept me going, is just that maybe it's not happening for me yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Is this your full-time job? So yes, this is my full-time job. I am a small business owner and content creator. I also have multiple streams of income, not just from my business, through like affiliate marketing and YouTube. I have a schedule for myself. I work Monday through Friday. Typically, my day starts at 6. So if you guys want to see like a whole like morning routine, let me know, because I would love to do that for you guys. But yeah, guys, my day starts at 6. Sometimes it'll end around 1:30. Sometimes it'll end around 4. Sometimes I take a break, like a 2-hour break in between, come back to work in the afternoon. So it really just depends, but I am definitely working at least a good, 8 hours, I would say, every day. Maybe sometimes 6 hours. It really just depends, but this is a very, very real full-time job. I take it very seriously. I show up every day. And I feel like it's very important for you guys to hear that, because just because you work from home doesn't mean you can slack or go about your day like la-di-da. No, like this is a very serious job. Again, just because I work from home doesn't mean I'm not working. No, I work very, very hard. I take it very seriously. So yes, this is my full-time job. Have you received any wholesale inquiries, and around how many orders do you fulfill per week? So I really do want to get into wholesale. At the moment, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to probably start getting some other things manufactured, because I'm one person, you know. I do have help from my mom and my boyfriend occasionally, but there's some things that I have to do myself. And I wouldn't, like, if it was a wholesale order, it would have to be for things like bookmarks that are already manufactured and not handmade, because it takes so much time. To answer the second part, the last 2 weeks, it's been around, I want to say 30 orders, maybe 25 orders. Before that, it had been like 50 to 60 orders. This week, it's around 50. So it kind of depends. I haven't found like my medium yet, because late June is when I like really blew up. So I don't feel like it's fair to say like a consistent amount just yet. That's how it's been going as of now. How do you stay motivated to keep growing your business? I think it's more about just discipline and, you know, seeing that the results are working, the hard work is paying off, and that keeps me motivated. What kind of materials do you use to make your sweaters? It depends what sweaters, by the way, but I use screen prints, HTV, and printable HTV. So it really just depends. Go back and watch some of my older videos to see like the different types, depending on the sweater. How many hours do you spend making bottles / glass cups? A lot of hours. Like I said, my work days are sometimes 6 to 8 hours, depending, sometimes longer, minimum 6 to 8 hours, but I spend most of that time making cups. It consumes my entire day making cups. Is it hard to make / post YouTube videos? So the long form content YouTube videos, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just very time consuming, but it's not hard. Someone said, please tell us about how to decide the product price. I always take into account the price of the materials, my time, and a livable wage. Someone said, do you create the pictures you press on your sweaters, or do you buy the PNG? I believe all of my current apparel are my own designs. I hardly use any other designs for apparel anyway that aren't my own. But for like cups and things like that, I do outsource sometimes. How does it feel like to grow this fast? Really, I don't even know how to explain it. I want to say it's very surreal. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it's just crazy. Like I just hit 200,000 subscribers, and it just seems so wild to me that I started my YouTube channel in December, by the way. So it hasn't even been the 1-year anniversary for that, but I just think it's insane. Like I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that. It's crazy. Very surreal. but very, very appreciative and proud of myself, you know. I'm proud of myself. And scary. A lot of messed up things have happened to me since growing this fast. I've mentioned it before in some of my older videos if you want to see. But yeah, I always try to be very honest with you guys. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, scary, but also very, very exciting. What do we need to start a t-shirt business? A heat press, either buy transfers, or if you want to do your own designs, I would get a Cameo to start off with, a computer to work with the Silhouette Studio. But it really just depends if you're going to want to do your own designs or not, but that's all you need. It's really not that complicated to start a t-shirt business. Why did you decide to rebrand your business? So I actually rebranded my business very early on, and that's because I made a huge mistake that could have ended badly had I not fixed it right away. I took a random picture off the internet. It was someone else's work, and I just used it as my logo, and I just added my name to it, which is really messed up to do, and I'm really glad that I caught it early on. I truly didn't, you know, mean any harm, but I made a mistake, and it was very early on, so I'm glad I changed that quickly, and I will not be making that mistake ever again. And that's because I truly didn't have any originality in the beginning. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just wasn't very creative or artistic, but I had to learn to be different very quickly. Is TikTok shop worth it? I see it gives people free shipping and discounts. Okay, so I am actually not even on TikTok shop, so I wouldn't be able to answer that, but everyone that I hear that is on it is not happy with it. I follow a lot of small businesses, not very happy with the way that TikTok shop works. I know everyone is happy, you know, getting like a bunch of orders and traffic to their sites and everything, but the actual like TikTok shop, there's so many technical problems with it, and it's like very brand new. But if any of you guys are on TikTok shop, let me know your guys' thoughts on TikTok shop, like the pros, the cons. I would love to hear your guys' opinions, so let me know in the comments down below. Are you looking for any ambassadors or promoters? Well, definitely right now I'm not looking to collab with anyone or anything like that, but in the future, if I ever do want to start collabing, I will probably reach out to the person. If I'm ever going to collab with someone, I want it to be with someone that truly likes the brand and that I've seen has supported me and like is very honest and authentic. I get these messages hundreds of times a week, and everything just always sounds so scripted and insincere that it just totally turns me away from wanting to collab with people, because they all use the same script. They all say the same thing. So no, I'm not looking to collab with anyone, but thank you for asking. What's one way you stay consistent on all 3 platforms to grow? It's hard. So it's really not hard. It's really not. I will make one video and I will recycle that to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. If you see on my platforms, they all have pretty solid engagement and growth on there. Every platform is going to have a different audience, and I think that's very, very important. So recycle all of your content. What kind of printer do you use? How do you plan and manage your work time? I'm not going to get too much into them, but one of them is the Epson EcoTank 15000 for eco-solvent printing. The other one is a little DeskJet HP 270, I think. I don't know, something like that. But if you want to see more on those printers, check out some of my videos. I have a lot of them explaining those printers. How do you plan and manage your work time? So I come in to my office and I always have a to-do list of things that I need to get done. You know, basically plan it out. Today, this is everything that needs to get done, and I have a list of cups that I need to make, or you know, videos to edit, like if I have any YouTube videos. Sometimes I fall off schedule. It's normal, I'm human, but for the most part, I always have a to-do list of things I need to get done. I think it's very, very important to plan out your day and have a list of things that you need to do, and that really helps me stay organized. So that's how I do it. Where did you learn how to use your Cameo? I can't get the settings right for a different vinyl. Ton of YouTube tutorials. Anything that I need to find out, I always go to YouTube. I really don't even memorize them. I have them all like in my settings, but I will tell you right off the top of my head that for the glossy vinyl, I use 5/8/4. 5 being the blade depth, 8 being the force, and 4 being the speed. Okay, so we're done with the bookmarks now. So that's all the questions I'm going to answer today, but let me know if you guys want me to do this again, because I think it's so much easier to just answer in one video. And we couldn't get through everyone's questions, of course, but I hope that was, you know, kind of the most important ones. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my TikTok and Instagram for more content, and so you don't miss out on questions, polls, all that good stuff. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.